Okay, we are on the air. This is the select board meeting for August 11th, 2025. Call the meeting to order. And get my agenda here. Okay, just to reiterate, we did have an executive session at 4:30 with our attorney. That was over just before 5, and we continued our workshop. So, town clerk report. Our town clerk is out for a couple of days, so we don't have a report from the clerk's office. Everybody been through the agenda?
Yes.
Okay. Did you want to add stuff, Jen, or you want to just talk about, I forget what it was that you had mentioned, or do you just want to talk about it?
Yeah, I'll just talk
Okay.
about it.
All right, very good. Minutes from August 4th. Everybody been through those?
She sent us those a while back, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Did we revise them?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Aaron, you did a couple.
No, I didn't have anything to add.
Okay.
No, I was good with them.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you've got the current contract with Parsons Field Heating and Cooling.
Ken has it.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Oh, all right. Okay, bills to be paid tonight. Oops, I gotta get the warrant online here. Should have had that up. All right, folks, give me a second. Actually, does anybody have the warrant?
I do. It's 231, 151 and 29 cents.
31, let's see, where's my minutes?
186, 815, 96 cents of that is the first payment to the school, another 27 for the payment from Mellon. So that covers the large majority of it.
Yeah. And does that include the 18,000 that's a reissued check?
It does not.
Does not, okay. We are reissuing an $18,000 check to John O'Donnell and Associates. The prior check, which was quite a number of months ago, was lost. They said they got it, but it never made it to their bank. So we put a stop on that one, and we're issuing a new one, and that will just be charged back to the prior year. Okay. Well, review ads. This kind of jumps the gun, but unfortunately, Tom Myrick had to resign as our code enforcement officer for personal reasons. So there will be an ad in the shopping guide this week. Aaron, if you would post, I'll send you what I sent the shopping guide, post that, and we'll get that on Facebook as well.
Yep.
Do you want to sign the warrant or send that?
We don't have a hard copy of it. Somebody
Oh.
want to print it out? No,
Okay.
because, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, all we have are the,
Okay.
I mean, we do need to sign it.
Okay, I'll print that
You
out.
want to print it?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, don't have any new reports this week.
We got a DPS
Oh, the
report.
DPS report, that's right, I was thinking, never mind.
Yep.
All right, the DPS report. And that's here. Oh, it's not even there, okay, find it. July DPS numbers.
Guess I have to put my shoes back on if I'm getting up.
Okay, well, 21 medical calls, 4 accidents, 7 suspicious person, vehicle, or incident, 7 for threatening harassment. Traffic stop, there were 4, trespassing, there were 4, and a bunch of smaller numbers. I will note that there were 10 hang-up calls to 911. Those have to be investigated, folks, so that costs them time and money, which means it costs us time and money. Well, it costs us money. So the best thing to do if you accidentally call 911 and you didn't mean to is stay on the line. They will ask you some questions to verify that there isn't an emergency, and the call will be closed. Otherwise, it has to be investigated. So please, don't just hang up if you accidentally call. Okay. So let's see, upcoming meetings, we do have our select board workshop on Thursday at 2:30. Other than that, I don't believe there are other meetings this week. The budget committee met at 4 today for their final meeting. I mentioned the CEO position and ad, that is, CEO position is open again, and ad in the shopping guide. And I will send that over to Aaron. It's on our website. We have the warrant there. All right.
There's 3 pages.
There's the 18,000 for last year. Okay, 28 Elm Street, we've had citizens' complaints about 28 Elm Street. The house is not legally occupied. There have been people staying there in the house. And state police have been called a couple of times. Apparently, there was a real estate agent there with the state police in tow. Was that over the weekend? Or last week?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Over the weekend to secure the house. Apparently, the house is going on the market. So that's what we know at this point. Hopefully, that will alleviate the squatter issue. Okay, boiler replacement contract. I
Yeah,
have a new version of that.
yep. So I have a new version of that. I've gone through it, but I don't know, taking a look at it, make sure everything's in there. Yeah, it just has one required signature, and then like once you sign it, I can have him come in and sign his part of it.
Okay. And what was the resolution about the stove hookup, or it's not in there? And
The stove hookup's not in there, but he has committed to doing that.
that's
via
what I
email.
thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, Paul's a pretty stand-up guy. I don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
any
yeah,
concern
no, I
about.
don't have any problem.
Yeah, so,
Okay. And the dates you got from him?
the dates I got from him.
Okay. And again, we need to make sure he stays away from the 5th and 6th. And no open trenches on the 5th or 6th.
Okay, I'll reiterate.
Okay, contacts, that's different than signature. All right.
That's the project coming.
So steady,
Slow, steady. That's the way to be, though.
that's right.
Yes, and PDC was pretty excited for the town to have a
Septic system?
new heating system.
I bet.
Yeah, yeah. And it'll work into our assessment as well. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, one o'clock.
I don't need his signature, but can we make a copy of that?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Or actually, maybe just scan it in and,
Chimpers.
And that's them. Okay. So do you want a copy now, did you say, Jen, or?
we can get it after.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
You'll want it after he signs though.
Yeah, yeah.
I won't need that for forwarding it off to anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll, when he
Oh,
says,
all right, so you want to do it now?
Yep, I'm gonna scan it in,
Okay,
okay?
that
So,
goes
and
to
that's okay
Aaron
with you,
then.
Aaron, in terms of,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Let's see, we have the warrant here, that goes there. Yeah.
You guys have to do in the standing building. Renovate them. Sprinkler system.
Okay.
Awesome, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, speed sign. Someone over the weekend decided to, tip over our speed sign out in front. Caused some damage. We have not gotten an estimate yet to get it repaired. If anybody knows anything about this, if you would contact us, we'd really appreciate it. On our cameras, we could see a car slowing down and stopping and someone getting out of the car and then purposely tipping the sign over. So, again, anybody know anything, let us know. All right, cannabis applications. So, we did have public hearing for Silver Therapeutics and help me out.
Rejuvenate.
Thank you, Rejuvenate. Last week, appreciate all of the input to those. And then there was the issue with an approval for the 04047 property from the planning board that will need to be resolved by them. And we need to think about what we're gonna do to proceed. We have, 45 days from the public
Yes.
hearing?
Yep.
I guess they need to go on the agenda next week, either, I guess we can discuss them in workshop,
Yeah,
and figure out where to go from there. I'm not sure what else to say. Any more input on those?
No, I think that's the process, right? Is we need to go through the applications and come up with any questions we have and then come together and figure those out and then provide them an opportunity to answer those questions and make a decision.
Okay. All right. Okay. Updates, Jen.
Oh, okay, so I had a Zoom meeting with Southern Maine Planning and Development Commission this afternoon, and we are in the process of submitting requests for proposals from companies that do energy audits and energy assessments. This starts our grant process. Looking for some community input. Anybody that would like to join in or be part of this, that would be great. We'll be looking at town-owned property for the potential of solar. Basically, we'll be looking to make improvements in energy efficiency within the town buildings themselves. The companies that we hire to do it will have to be state certified. So there's a few legal things that we need to do in terms of getting the proposal, the request out. And so that proposal will probably be looked at and sent out at the end of this week. Hopefully we'll get some, a couple of, returns on it. We're not sure, but we'll see. Yeah.
Are there numerous companies that do that kind of?
Well, people like Mechanical Services do that kind of an energy assessment kind of thing. So there are other companies out there, and Southern SMPDC has used companies in the past. So they'll send those out to some people that they know as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll have the ability to go through those one by one. So that should start our September grant money being used. The other thing that was brought to my attention was the use of town supplied water. We have a water faucet outside and a hose, and it's been observed on our security cameras coming in, washing dishes, washing themselves. We had somebody come in and completely wash their car using the town water. This is on the weekends, but it is on security cameras. And I don't think that's an appropriate use of town water.
No.
And it's probably something that we want to talk about, or, the water might have to be turned off until we come back in on Monday. That's what's going on the weekends.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'd recommend we turn it off, and if somebody wants it on, they have to come in
they
and ask.
come in and ask. And I think that probably would
It's a
work.
simple process to
Yeah.
turn on and off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, taking a shower and doing dishes seems like a health hazard.
Well, not only a health hazard, but the chemicals that they're using either on their cars or on their dishes, it's just,
Right.
seeping into the ground, and it's not environmentally friendly. There's, if you want to grab water and take it home and wash your dishes, that's one thing. Washing your car is like, we're not a car wash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so,
And it is on camera.
yeah, I will shut that off tonight, before I go home. And,
Okay,
we'll do that. All right,
all right.
anything else?
No, I think that's what I've got.
Okay. Aaron?
I don't have anything. I know the big thing was working on the warrant, get that most of the way done, the formatting done, so hopefully we'll be able to get that cleared up and taken care of, and then one step closer to being ready for town meeting.
Yeah. Looking at having town report go to press
Yeah.
next Monday, week from today. And they should be ready within that week, I think is what Danielle said.
Yep.
So that's good.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
And actually, she commented that either Monday or Tuesday of next week, they'd have a PDF that we could post
Oh,
on the
good.
website.
Yep.
So,
I've heard a few comments from the budget committee that it was one of the smoothest processes that they've had. So,
Yeah.
Yep,
good,
yep.
good. Well, thank you both for your work on that. All right, I don't have anything. I do just want to reiterate a big thank you to Aaron and Jen for the work on the budget and the work on the warrant, the town meeting warrant. There were some articles that were just written kind of haphazardly. It looked like they were edited a few times, and some of the old stuff stuck and it shouldn't have. So anyways, we cleaned those up. And we should be in pretty good shape.
I might add one thing.
Yes,
Well, we were gonna nominate Judy Ingram for the, dedicate the town, town report too. But she would prefer to do her work, anonymously as a volunteer in the background.
yeah,
So.
Yeah.
So we thank her anyway.
yeah.
Yes.
So not uncommon, but we probably won't have a dedication
Yeah.
this year.
Maybe
Yeah.
last minute. So.
All right. The Jangs, hello.
Yeah, we were just, last week, Monday, I watched the YouTube. So I thought I complete everything you request for the, we went through the whole months, get SRCC to get approved. And a certain thing was on the fact, by their end, not by town end.
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. You want to come up?
You want to
here?
come sit
Yeah.
up front?
Yeah. Like
Thank you.
you know, the application was incomplete, something you're concerned about Second River Corridor. To be honest, we've been here 20, 50 years, we never had to go through that, but we went through that and there was a lot of things we need. And last week we were not here, I didn't know there was a public hearing here, whatsoever we can walk in. So I feel like if you rewind to YouTube, you guys all agreed that was the last thing needed it until this project showed up and brought up something. So I feel like, that was not necessarily. I mean, Tammy brought up some light, I don't know what it is. So right now, and you said on the YouTube last Monday was to get answers or something Wednesday, we just have not heard anything. And like I said, we've been here those years, the building's 22, 24. His grandfather always moved with youth. Like I said, we had a daycare, have 40 kids, start 20, I think was try to start 2001, but that was start 2022. They had a 3 year, they signed a 5 years, they couldn't make it. It was never really issue. Like I say, we had application, we did everything, it's almost a year now. All we need is Stockton River Corridor. We got approval, got permit. I just don't know what happened.
Yeah, we do understand your frustration. It was a little bit of a moving target.
No, what, if you look at the YouTube, we can rewind now. You guys all agree, that's what it was. You say, he say, you say, until this side, I think it was a Mark or the attorney say something. I feel like you guys was to make a decision, because that's what we need. And that's absolutely complete. The rest will go for the public hearing. I just don't know what happened. And even that day, the day after, it was not clear. So I feel like somebody intention to just push it around and put us behind. We're already behind because of Saco River Corridor. Saco River already been there many times, to tell you the truth. Even those brothers applied the building, I went there, they said I don't need it. Why apply something I don't need it? We have an email twice. One time sent to JP, the other one was sent to Tanny, it was March 25th, they brought it up. Because we changed to retail, it was not needed. But the town made us to do so, okay, we did it, and that was a lot of thing. So now,
Yeah, I'm not sure what to tell
no,
you.
you are the one make a call the last meeting. Because I feel like Eric said, that's the last they need, even Jean say something, and you say you don't feel comfortable. I don't know what's uncomfortable about it, because that's the last thing we need, is a Saco River Corridor, that approval. About the other side 22, just because of Sherry, the director would recommend that since he applied for the retail for the cannabis, the other side, although it's legal by the town, but never goes through the Saco River Corridor. We've never been through Saco River Corridor anyway, because we've been here many, many years. We were not told. So since that, and she said just do it after the fact, apply what they apply for apply multiple use, so you don't have to come back. There was a suggestion by the director of the Saco River Corridor, so that's what I applied. And we did get approved for whatever it is, because that's the last thing we need, So now we're here, like I say, in the last Monday, we should be here, but I don't even know, we're not leaving this town. Like I with all the respect, and I have Chris contact Tammy say, we got everything to complete, we should be all set. So I just don't know what happened. For all we went through, we did it all respect, like I say, we don't, and there's just no answer. And then you say you, contact attorney, next day the attorney was in the hallway, and Wednesday, you on the YouTube say, Wednesday reach out attorney. So like I say, what are we doing here?
Well, frankly, I think you know, it was pointed out to us that there is another permit that's required
No, required by who? By those brother, by you?
by the town.
But how come you guys don't know before that?
Frankly, this is very new to us, okay?
So something new to us, we'll be here 20
Process.
years, we had to do, because so I feel like, we got that down, you taught us Saco River was the last thing for that meeting. And that was something Trump, even this brother was not here, brought it up. We were, if you look at the YouTube, reminded, application was complete.
Okay, I mean, we're saying the same thing over and over again. I don't know what to tell you other than what I've told you, and you're saying the same thing to me, you don't understand.
No, I do understand, it's 22 and 24, we're motivated you two unions, it's been there forever. It's not something new, you know, we had a daycare, 40 kids.
It was unpermitted. Saco River had no idea. It was unpermitted, and they didn't even know about the residential.
There's a lot of, you know, because we usually come to the town. Whatever town tell us do, we do. It's not something we just sneak around, we do. Everybody know that was daycare. Like I say, now we get approved by Saco River Quarter for both. Because I was go there to do what you guys asked me to do, to Canopy Retail. And I did it, but Sherry said, the other side was maybe a lifetime. The building was 60s, never been through this. So same time you just added on. So I don't have to come Saco River Quarter. So what else? We only taught what to do. I mean, underneath certain things, I mean, you are, like I say, last time I say, there's no guideline. You don't have something with checklist. So we can't come back. We had to be in a year now. So each time, come here, come here. So for what? Like I say, it's not like we did something sneaky. We did everything you asked.
Okay. I don't know how to appease you, except.
As long as please, we're just looking for answer. So like this point, I mean, Tammy has an email to you guys to explain it, why we was not needed it. I think I don't have an
I don't
answer.
think we got anything from Tammy asking for that.
Yeah, he challenged that, and then he said that, she would get answer this week. You know, we don't need that, you know, because that union, we require 24 Federal Road, you got proof for Canopy Retail, you got Canopy Retail, Saco River Quarter.
But Saco River Quarter isn't the town.
I understand that.
Okay.
But like I said, we've been planning board, each time we change a year, we've been planning board, it's not like something. But we were never told with Saco River, now we're being through Saco River Quarter, now you come back, I don't know, what are you asking me? What are you asking for now?
You have to,
Mixed use,
yeah,
mixed use,
mixed
commercial
use.
retail.
Use, that's being grandfathered forever for this way, right?
there's no
It's not
grandfather.
grandfathering.
No, that's,
Well, how come
That's-
before, last meeting, when you tell us to go Saco River Quarter, why didn't you tell us the same day?
It may be that it would have come up because part of our licensing,
Because nobody else remind you, like those brothers, right?
the facility licensing ordinance calls for approvals under other ordinances and codes enforced by the town of Parsonsfield.
right.
So it would come up in terms of.
No, if you
our-
look at the YouTube, the last one, no, none of one you say brought it up. No planning board, no you, was these people brought it up.
It will come up.
It will not come up, like I say, it will. It's not like it's something, because if you don't know that, who would else know?
Well,
I do know that our attorney during the public hearing suggested that we do wait for this approval to come through.
right,
But how come the last meeting, when, if just before Saco River, I could be 2 foot. You know, one side of worker for the whatever you need, one side of worker Saco River Quarter. How come we're not tall? How come we're tall? That was the only thing we need to complete. We will complete, but something like we have to have that step, I guess.
well, maybe it was an oversight. I'm not sure.
How come we always suffer when you guys oversight?
I'm sorry, what?
Why come we always take a loss when you guys oversight?
Well, it wasn't intentional, and we have to do it.
And then after that, we were not taught whatsoever what to do, what's next, until we just come here, showed up. Like I say,
At that point, as far as I know, we would deem the application complete.
but how come you guys did not deem it? Those brothers didn't help to deem.
I don't know. I can't answer that. I apologize, but I cannot answer that.
So we'll have to have the, whatever that is. I don't even, like I said, we've never been through that step. We've been grandfathered here for,
Where are we going from this point?
Planning board gives out,
Talking to the planning board?
Yep,
it was a site plan review for mixed use, commercial retail, and you have residential in that building as well.
and like it's always been this way. It's not like it's something we,
But that doesn't mean that it doesn't require town approval from planning boards and other ordinances. That's part of the cannabis.
you know what I'm
facility
afraid
licensing.
is, after I've been to planning board, after the brothers show up, say something else, we need something else. Is anything you can say something, this is because after that, but how long that take? I don't even know, once the deadline to submit the application? If you said that, you need to tell us what is the application, what type of application do we need? Like I said, we've never been sued, what exactly you need? To clarify, so it's not like we don't really need, but you don't clarify things each time. And I feel really a waste of time.
So it needs to be a site plan review application through the planning board.
Is that the change of use of plan? Every time all we did in the past, we changed the use.
No, so conditional use is the requirement for cannabis. This is a site plan review. So the building needs to be approved for mixed use. So I don't know how the building is currently approved.
I mean, we have 22 and 24, two address. It's
Right.
always been that way.
Right, so this would pertain to whichever building is being rented by the cannabis facility. That's the only one that we would care about at this point.
well, the
But that's
multiple,
already
Well,
been.
multi-use, I mean,
Multi-use.
the single building has
Yeah.
a mixed use in it. It has residential, commercial, retail.
I mean, Jesse Winter was there, like I say, when daycare opened, the fire marshal was there. And because it was residential, we made us change a window. The window itself costs $2,000. It's not something like people don't know, and the same cabinet be there, gosh, more than a dozen years.
So are you saying you've never had a site plan review for the building?
I mean, gee, we bought this 27 years ago. I mean, each time a tenant, you know, will
That's our
come
review
here.
plan, 10 months ago, right?
What's your planning board? I don't know what is that.
Sorry,
For the site review, you have a bunch, you show up, a bunch of people show up. What is that about it? You mean, we have people come in to look at the site?
That was for the conditional use approval.
Right, that was for conditional use.
Well, continue to use, then we
Standards under the conditional use are.
had to start over again.
Yep.
Because we got approved. And because of something application you guys did not put in. So we had to start over. And again, we went to another planning board. So what is that? And a bunch of people speak up, you got lawyers sitting beside it. So what is that?
I'm wondering if this is something you could put in an email and we could address each question that you have.
Well, I mean, just easier to clarify this way because like I say, we went to planning board just within last year, a month, twice. If at that time you think we needed something like this, you could tell us, we could have just added in. Well, how do we know? We just been practice, we run business this town for 27 years. Each time we come here, we do the stuff you require, and if we want to go back around business. That's just because this time we have a competition, the thing's a little complicated. If not, that was never brought it up.
yeah,
Even now you say you don't even know what are the two last planning board, what that was for. Was all for the cannabis business.
They were both for, so the first time that they went before the planning board, it was supposed to be for conditional use approval. It was not what was advertised and not what was granted. So we requested that all applications go back through the process and get a
I got
conditional use approval.
Letter, actually, I still stay for them. I still get granted.
And so the second time through was to get to grant conditional use approval. And so that was the second time through the planning board. Neither of those times was a site plan review for your property for mixed use.
So how come, like I said, it wasn't needed at that time? Because we know what we're doing when everybody go to the retail business cannabis.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that wasn't requested by the planning board.
Planning board, yeah. I'm not sure why the planning board didn't request the mixed use site plan review.
Well, you did, so do you guys didn't use
Well, the
either.
planning board
Was reminded by
is a
this people.
separate, is a complete and separate entity. We can't tell them.
So you need to do a site plan review for a multi-use residential. That's the land use that your property needs to be approved for.
Why does it happen now, I guess? And after we get it done and like I
What's
said,
next, right?
these people too are already have a past stage, so we'll come, you know, they're already, can we catch up the time? Is it worse to do that?
Everything still has to go through the cannabis licensing ordinance, which is what we do. And when we do that, we will probably have people that are involved with their particular license here for discussion after we've gone through it and all the questions that we will have that go along with it.
What I'm gonna say is take a time to go through the site plan review, is that correct?
It does.
So it's a special application,
Yes.
you apply site plan review, and then what? You had to go through a planning board,
Correct.
so how long does it take? What's the deadline?
You have to get your application in how many days before the meeting? 14, 15, I think,
Yeah, basically 2 weeks.
2 weeks
I believe so.
for their business meeting.
If I don't show up today, would you guys tell me this? I mean, we don't miss another month.
Yeah, we would have.
Yeah.
That's discussion tonight. Yeah,
Part of our discussion.
yeah.
Then what? I mean, after 2 months and the licensing for other people already, because they already been through the public hearing, then what? Then what we do?
We haven't reviewed each application yet, and there may be other things that come up that we require that would take the other applicant's time.
I just feel like there's no answer. It's like a run around, been push around a lot, like I say. Do
Well-
the things.
We're not pushing you around.
I feel that way, really is.
Okay, we're not pushing you around. There are requirements. That's,
Requirement not by you guys, I feel required by the attorney or something. Look at the paper, pick it
well,
apart.
there are attorneys involved and they will come up with things, but they came up with something that is valid.
So where we pick up the applications? If we have to, the next step. What we gotta
Could they
do?
download it on the website?
Should be.
It's on the website.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing rolling.
Well, you get the things rolling, and these already passed the public hearing, this and that. And you guys already found a violations that are critical, you got some violations.
Yeah, so the site plan review application is on our website under forms.
And they pick up by the town, do they have a paper ones?
Yep, I mean,
Can you print it? Are you there?
so I can print it right now.
Thank you.
So when's the next planning board meeting coming up?
They have a meeting next week.
The meeting next week, so we,
So that's all right.
sounds like we won't have enough time for that one.
No.
And the next meeting after that?
September. They meet the third Wednesday of the month.
Once a month?
Yes, they have a business meeting the third Wednesday of the month.
Wednesday. So that will be end of September.
Is there any, leeway? Seems to me there was something about requesting a shorter time period. But I may be dreaming.
For site plan review or?
For
getting
the
it to?
application
Oh,
submittal.
that I don't know.
Let's see. No, I guess I don't see anything.
So I don't know if you have a pen on you, but so what you're going to be asking for is a change of use to mixed use residential
In the shoreline zone.
in shoreland.
That's the key. Yeah,
Change of use or mixed use.
To mixed use residential. And so that covers you to have a mixed use property with a residential to cover you for the apartment that you have there.
Just get it on,
Tell me change of use.
To mixed use residential.
So what I use now?
We don't have, change of use to mixed use residential. I'm just gonna print this out for you.
So what do I have
I remember that
currently?
residential.
You don't have a site plan review.
For
So that's what I'm saying, you know, you never require, so. There, so say, what say, to change?
Hold on, I'll just print it out so you can, it's gonna come out very small, okay?
all right, Mounces, what's up?
Same question as usual, with the conditional use, any movement on those?
They say they're ready, they just need to be signed.
Okay.
That's it,
Nobody has one yet, so, yeah.
that's it for me.
And they can't sign those until their business
Their
meeting.
business
Right.
meeting, yeah.
So they wouldn't be able to sign those until their meeting on the, what is that, 20th?
Oh, that's-
Next
yeah,
Wednesday?
The planning board.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be the 20th.
Possibly get a game camera on your sign?
Oh,
Well,
that's funny that you say that because we heard the DOT has that on their signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we move it, it would have to be within the machine itself. Oh, we could move the game camera, but now that we've said it, people will.
Does that include commercial? I don't see the commercial words in there.
That would be part of mixed use, right?
Yes.
So change of use to mixed use residential.
Multi. If it says mixed, it should be multi-use.
This is mixed.
Okay, so yeah, it should be multi-use.
okay,
Something like look like we're gonna run out of time before this, everything gonna processed.
We don't know that
Yeah,
until
we
we
don't
start
know that.
reviewing everything and going, we may have questions, we may still have paperwork that needs to be submitted.
For us,
For you,
not for
or
your application to be
Right.
deemed complete in order for us to
to
process.
license it.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a marathon there.
feel like it.
I mean, if we clear.
If you give us a completed list, of what we gotta do,
Beginning.
that would be a lot easier, really, you know, because of something like, well, every time we come back, I was missing something.
But the funny thing is, it's not missing something by you guys. Was missing something because they turn it on them.
By
So
somebody
it's-
else, maybe.
Is we are openly competition before, I understand competitions. But just be told by other people to do what he's supposed to do to us.
It would have come up during our licensing, because it is part of the licensing ordinance. It would have come up.
But like I say, my husband just say, certain things, we've been here back 27, you gotta have a certain things. If you know something, tell us ahead of time. I literally run around a month, get a Saco River corridor.
Roughly around 10 months.
And not only that, and the Saco River on March 25th meeting told us, because you do other things you do need, and when you do retail, because Chris got tabled in February, because they say if you do retail, you don't need this. Because based on the usage, we had a restaurant, we had a daycare. They are different. The building was unused for a long, long time.
We have the septic system works,
So-
100%.
And then we had, but the only thing is that they wanted to, maybe so by the idea to get a septic to the inspection. We did. And then usually there's recommendation, we don't have any, 100% satisfaction. The advanced septic company. So after I see about a letter from those brothers, apply something to Chocolate River Corridor, but it can't be retail store. And now I grabbed the letter, I went back to Chocolate River Corridor, asked the director. I said, how come they applied this? Do I needed it? And she said, they just want to make sure. I feel a little funny, make sure, but anyway, and she said, you don't need it because before that, I just based on something. If I knew I was you, see, how can you apply application to tell you we don't need you? So you just turn around, okay, they need, I don't need. So I turn around and go away. Next thing you come back, Tom, tell us, no, you need to go back there. It pushed us around. And you guys needed it. So I had to went back, tell them, you know what, the town said I needed it.
Play you like a yo-yo. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like something we now follow the rules, we now do things. We were just been pushed around very hard.
I understand.
And we have no violations. We have a no, so far, all those years, 20-something, for the parkings, for the practice, we have no accident. The building had no fire. There's a lot of safeties. I mean, I understand at a certain point, you guys have to come, use some reason to consider your license. Just thinking about it. You know, also the last meeting, to my surprise, is therapeutic of a lot of violations. And if these brothers are willing to damage your ton of credits to advertise that ad, it's very embarrassing.
Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna move on. I think that's the end of our agenda. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, all in favor? Very good. We're adjourned. Thank you, folks.
And do send an email if you would like as well. You can.
I think Kelly did. Because the last meeting, I said, because I went with her, I said, did you challenge them, something